Welcome, comrades. Yes, I wish to start a series. Yes, a series. Usually, I take a fee for teaching this, but you know, with time, I came to the realization that to share knowledge is to gain knowledge, and then secondly, to within a very short time, we are here. Then we pass over or respond to infinite sermons. So what really I want to do now is that I want to teach these uses of Psalms or the secret uses of Psalms, looking at all everything that has got to relate to it, and then to do it in series. So for each series, I'll do it for 10 of the Psalms, 10 of the Psalms, meaning that we'll have 15 of the series, and it is the full course that I was formerly running at a fee. But now I'm doing it for free. So why not tell your friend to join this platform, because that is there's a lot of things that we are going to teach that will be of benefit to this thing. Those of you who have followed me on YouTube will realize that I've done a lot about the Psalms, but these particular ones were kept. Now, people will be asking me, where can you please give us the book? Please, this is not a book, it's my personal notes. They are my notes that I have really made. So it's not a book. So I'm just about to share with you how I have been using these Psalms in a very peculiar manner. You understand? A very, very peculiar manner. And through its usage, I have really benefited from it. So I kept writing them in a form of being, let me say, for want of a better word, let me say it's my shadow book. So this is not notes, but you can also take your time and then you can write it. So I'm doing 15 sections or series of these lessons. This is our the first series, and we are going to have a look at the uses of the Psalms. We'll take them one by one and try to exhaust each Psalm. So I start with Psalm 1. Psalm 1 is used for female problems. It is also used for problems which relate to pregnancy. It is used to control a man with sexual magnetism. And then it is also used to control an abusive mate, where your mate is abusing you. You can use Psalm 1. It also diminishes the strength of an enemy. It means that you can use Psalm 1 to diminish the strength of an enemy. It's also used for protection for those who wish to harm you. If somebody wishes to harm you, you can safely use Psalm 1 against the person who wishes to harm you. It helps to turn from harmful association. It also prevents the influence of drugs and alcohol. I mean, those who are into drugs and alcohol, it helps to prevent its influence. Then it's against premature delivery. That one, I think most people know that it helps against premature delivery. And then it also helps to avoid evil and hate from people. It avoids evil and hate from people. That is for Psalm 1. So Psalm 2. Psalm 2 destroys one's enemies. You can use Psalm 2 to destroy one's enemy, and then also to relieve tensions. It's also used for stopping of headaches and backaches. It is used for protection while traveling. I mean, those who want travel mercies, it's used for protection. It's also against storms and danger at sea. Then it's also used for protection of boat owners, fishermen, and people who live or work near the sea. You can also use Psalm 2, or you can read it before you do any other work. Any work you want to do, you can commence by reading Psalm 2. Now, Psalm 3. Psalm 3 is used for headache and backache problems. And then it is also used for nervous tension. It is used to overcome nervousness. And then if you want to have a pleasant day, you can commence your day by reading Psalm 3. Then, if you want to have a nice day, that's a pleasant day, you read Psalm 3. And then it's also used to solve dispute between family, friends, and then any close associates. You can use Psalm 3 to solve disputes. Then Psalm 4 is to use to alleviate insomnia. And then it is also used in court cases. Court cases. It's used for good luck. And then for God's favor, those who want favor from God, you can use Psalm 4. It is also used to help those who cannot sleep well, or when you have trouble sleeping at night, then you can use Psalm 4. Psalm 5 is for justice against enemies, and then it's used to gain a man's favor. And then it's also used for promoting spiritual growth. You understand? Psalm 5. It's used for business prosperity. And then it is also used for court cases. And then to be also used for probation or a low bail. And then it can also be used to by anyone in business that has been served unjustly with a lawsuit. When people speak lies of you or try to destroy your work, you can use Psalm 5. Then Psalm 6. Psalm 6 is used for problems which relate to the eye. And then it's also used for to see others in their true light. If you want to see people in their true light, whether they are good people or bad people, or good friends and bad friends, you can use Psalm 6. And then you also bring hope to the distress. It is used for health-related issues. And then if you want to have mercy from others, you can use Psalm 6. And then when you are confronted with difficult sickness, you can use Psalm 6. Psalm 7. This one is used to overcome evil spells, where people have cast evil spell against you. You can use Psalm 7. And then you also can protect your enemies, planning your downfall with Psalm 7. You can use in an unfair court case against you. If you have an unfair court case against you, you can use Psalm 7. And then it is also used for those attending an interview. When you are called for an interview, then you can use it to break a hex. Then when you are confronted with a false accuser, then you can use Psalm 7. Then you can also use it to overcome cross conditions, and then also to ensure a just verdict. You can use Psalm 7. Then protection from magic, and then to face evil and vicious people, you can use Psalm 7. Psalm 8 is to overcome an enemy, and then to improve a business, bring customers to one's business, and to gain confidence, and then self-esteem, to unhex yourself, and to bring a new job. Psalm 9 is to restore a male child who is not healthy from unnatural sickness. And then it's against unknown enemies. Then it's also used to overcome all evil forces. Psalm 9. Then you can use it to reduce the power of enemies. Then to win over all problems. Then to improve your memory. If you wish to improve your memory, then you can use Psalm 9. When our affairs goes wrong, when your affairs goes wrong, you can use Psalm 9. Psalm 10 is to expel the unclean spirit or smallpox disease. It is also used to gain strength, to win, and then to defeat an evil spirit, and then to gain personal strength. It is used to encourage. It is used as encouragement to persevere, and then it's a prayer for God to defend the weak. It's a prayer for God to defend the weak people, and then it is also used to render the home free from ghost. It means when you have a ghost lingering around your house. That's for those who are are driven to court unjustly, you can use Psalm 10. There is also used to remove the evil possession of spirit and then to cure lunacy too. It also help in lunacy where some evil entity is involved. This is the end of our first section. Please recommend me to recommend this platform to your friends so that they can join. And those of you following me on Facebook, if you have not yet hit on the notification bell, you cannot afford to miss this particular series. So hit on the notification bell and then subscribe and hit on the notification bell. Which one comes first? You subscribe and then hit on the notification bell. It's a pleasure being with you. This is your rabbi, your doctor, Rabbi Dr. Afo. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'll look forward to seeing you in our next session. We have 15 sections to go. Thank you and stay blessed.